Welcome back to the channel. So we are here for the Asbo first year anniversary meet. Again, there's plenty of cars, lots of variety. So have a nice little wander around, see what we've got. We do have 5 of the Yorkshire TT owners that have come with us today: Darren, Steve, Rob, and a new addition. And we'll also get a first look at Barry Rapley's manual 3.2 Morrow Blue. So this one is one that we've seen a few times. This is Darren's Morrow Blue 3.2 TT, representing with the Yorkshire TT owners flag there. So this one is a Mark III TTRS. Now this car is not one that I've seen before. However, the owner did say that this is his first outing. He does actually own another one, which is a Mark II, which is 9 years of ownership. But he said that this one is a really nice car, and it is. Really lovely colour. Really nice wheels on there. This one, Darren's, as you've seen before. Won't spend too much time on it, but again, he's got himself a nice new head unit. Interesting thing about the head unit. So previously, the 10-inch Android screen that I had with the single DIN. So Darren then had that in this car, but he was then looking for a new updated screen, which basically essentially you'd think was quite straightforward. So similarly to the way that back in the day that iPhones always used to change their connection points in terms of from like the iPhone 4S, and then you had to buy all new plugs and adapters and all sorts of things. So now finding a touchscreen, they've actually changed the port. I will insert a picture of that now if I can find one. So as you can see, the actual connection point's a little bit different, but he's managed to get it working, which is great. The man who loves to cover the miles, Steve, here again. I really do like those, but it's a long list for me before I get to anywhere near doing anything like that. So this is Rob's Mark II. As you may have seen in the last video, he now has a Mark I Roadster. I want to say it's a 150, but I could be wrong. But he's coming in his Mark II today. Thankfully, after he washed it, the cat didn't get anywhere near it for a change. So hasn't added any more marks to it. So now I suppose it's the first proper walk around. I didn't really get a chance to do that, but this is the new project car that picked up in January, passed its MOT a couple of weeks ago. It's in the Mauritius. So far, you'd have seen a previous video that I have removed the spoiler, resealed it, so that's all nice and tight now, so that's future proofed. I've got my roof spoiler on that was put on from the Morrow Blue, got that painted. The paint I used was from Paint Nuts, and again, I haven't compound cleaned it yet, but you can see in terms of colour match, it's pretty good. Here was where I went a little bit crazy with the heat gun, so that just needs flattening back down again and then putting some more clear on top. Got the wheels on. The only real blemish on the outside of this car is the wing. So it looks like someone's had a go at it with paint before. So I have used 7000 grit just to take the top off. So this here, you can hear it, a little bit scratchy. So it's going to be a case of standing down and hopefully get down to the original paint and then put some clear on there. That's the fitted painted grille, and of course the flag. So this one is another Mark III. Well, I'd actually say it's a black edition, but it's blacked out or murdered out, as people would say. But that's a lovely looking car. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I know it's a Mark III. But again, just a really nice car. I do like those fuel caps. I just wonder if you can get one that looks similar to put a Mark I maybe. So this is the first look at Barry Rapley's manual V6. He's literally only just got it back. He's had lots of work done since he's bought the car. Barry's more into preventative maintenance, and ideally, as and when you can, try and get as much of it done in one stint, as opposed to spending a lot of time and get it done piece by piece. But people have different ways of doing things, different budgets, that sort of thing. So he's got his strut brace on. Now that I do like that polished oil filler. That's something, again, as with Steve's car, it really sets it off when you have these shiny items within the engine bay. He's also got the dress bolts on there. So in terms of work, he's had the clutch done, he's had the chains done, he's had just about every sensor that you can think of underneath the bonnet done as well. The only thing he's got left to do is working on his wheels. He's just got some brand new tyres all around. But in terms of the paint, it is absolutely faultless, essentially. Just a genuinely really nice example of a Morrow Blue. And of course, as Andy Charger always keeps down, well, did say once upon a time, it's a rare car, but yet again, there's another one. Le Mans. So, fountain of knowledge that I am, I was certain they're 18s and Rob's wheels are actually 19s. But it's interesting because they don't look 19s. So now let's take a wander around and have a look at what else is here. Now, I'm not 100% sure what colour that TT is. I want to say papaya, but it's got orange edition on it. But is it papaya? Or is that just the way that it's changing colour in the sunlight? Not a V6 spoiler, yes, proper V6 spoiler. It's not V6. Yeah, might be a 225 maybe. But it looks nice. Some cool wheels. Now this one is a 3 Series. Look at that, that's quirky. Like that. It sort of gives the impression it's flip paint, but it's not, but it looks it. It's very clever. Now these wheels. So these wheels are a similar design to the ones that I was looking at for my 330. The diamond cut grey wheels. This one has come along with the BMW. This is a Mini Sport. Now, Mini's always interesting to me because I'm a fan of the Bean Mini, as most people are. But they are nice little cars. Focus RS. Oh, there's a quirky motor. I was going to say it's a Morris van. Awesome. Oh, that's something that Jim from the Outcast Scotland group would be proud of. Look at that. Chimp, chimp. There's the MR2 section. It's interesting how, for the most part, the shape seems to have stayed the same across the board, but you can certainly see key differences with the MR2s. Well, we're keeping going. Oh, I don't know what that is. It's made in Japan. That's quirky. And again there. And then some more. Oh, this is like something that you'd see at the movies in Greece. I wonder if that's genuine cowhide. Ooh, little step there, little Chrysler. We got a bit more American muscle. I'm sure this is that car that Dom Toretto has, isn't it? In Fast and Furious. I don't know. That's let me know. That's cool though. Mustang Sally. Awesome.
But just know, you never met somebody like me before that.
And here we have the little 4-wheel drive section. Over there. And look at that. I think I struggled climbing in that. You need a step ladder. That's awesome. That's so high. Ooh. Look at the size of that wheel.
Hello, the current stand here. Next to the tyre. That's it.
I'll show you the size of the tyre.
Thank you very much.
Some more cool cars. Look at that one. And a modern Mustang, and next to a very, very clean Mark 1 Fiesta F reg. So off the top of my head, I think the D reg was 83, so that might be in 1988. I could be wrong, but that is a very, very clean example. Cool little Mini. Oh, the old Astras. I actually used to have one of those, a 2003 1.8 SXI. Quirky, fun. Look at this. Fabric. Me wow. Yeah. Well, thankfully they got the dry weather for it at least. Such a cool car. So, had a little bit of a wander around, and there was quite a lot of music and things in the background, so didn't really get to film as much as I'd like to, because again, I ended up with that copyright notice. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you on the next one. But essentially, it's home time for me now. Go home and crack on with some jobs on the TT, ready for next weekend or the weekend after. See you all soon.